God of every generation. There is no other explanation for Point Loma Church still being here and thriving after 85 years other than your Spirit working through faithful people.
For 85 years, generations of families have walked on this property to worship and care for one another. We celebrate baptisms and weddings together. We walk through challenging seasons, changing jobs, losing loved ones, to celebrating grandchildren. And 80th birthdays, 90th, even soon 100th birthday in our Family Life Center. We support one another in every season of life. Well, thanks to Carla's sermons and years of men's Bible study, I've learned that capital campaigns have less to do with money than opportunity. Instead, I think how grateful I am for this church and its role in my family's life over the past half of a century.
We also want to be a generation that builds for the future.
Since the construction of our education buildings in 1948 and 1960, not much has changed in these classrooms. You can see that the curtains and bulletin boards are the same today as they were 60 years ago. The continuous use of these rooms are showing their wear and are no longer able to meet the needs of the church of today or in the future.
We're standing right now in our workroom / storage room / library, our teacher lounge, and it's a lot in one. So we try to keep it as organized as possible since we do have 23 teachers all using and sharing these spaces.
This generation of the church is more mobile and connects in new ways which we have never experienced before. This generation is filled with dual income households juggling demanding work, school, and sports schedules. This generation is sometimes referred to by sociologists as the loneliest generation and is desperate for real community and the love and stability the church offers. The pace of change in this generation is rapid, and we are dealing with more complex issues than ever before. How can our facilities become more flexible to support the constantly changing needs of those in our community? What if this block in Point Loma became known as the safe point of connection for our neighbors to meet and grow and deepen relationships with one another and with God?
First is to expand our preschool to offer care for infants and toddlers, helping to address local childcare needs, which are ever increasing. Through building a new expanded toddler learning center, we are able to customize the environment for the development of these younger children. And by including a newly designed playground, children of all ages can explore and develop their gross motor skills. This expansion also allows us to open an infant center, meeting a great need in our community. Second, we will reposition our preschool and children's ministry programming to only one section of our campus, providing a safe environment for learning and much needed security. This organization by ministry function also provides easier wayfinding for our families. This thoughtful redesign provides accessibility and a more welcoming environment for everyone who comes on campus. Third, we will repurpose the previous TLC classrooms to allow for accessible and flexible adult indoor-outdoor gathering spaces in the inner courtyard. This reimagined space can be used for concerts, art shows, co-working spaces, in addition to all our current offerings. This reconfiguration will also create access by elevator to the second level, which currently houses our music and children's ministries. This design enables us to remain open to the needs of future generations.
We may not know the stories of those who will follow us, but we do know that having a space that is flexible enough to meet the changing needs of our broader San Diego community, while also allowing us to share the love and grace of Jesus Christ, is where God is most glorified. Imagine what God can do through us for generations to come.